Oh, nice.
The thorn wall. Okay, so now all of them need to make reflex saves, DC 15.
Dexterity 15. Good lord.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief.
15 was the magic number?
Yes.
Only one miraculous boy.
Wow.
He does
Okay,
a
well,
backflip.
it's saved for half. Everybody else takes that amount.
That's the miracle boy right there.
Oh.
Jesus. He lived. Just.
Only just. Alright.
Then I'll go lean against this wall. My business here is done.
As you entangle 7 into the thorns, the crunch of bone and mangled flesh oozing off, covering the bubble in a nasty gore fest of black, rotten blood.
It's blood.
It's blood.
It's blue.
I'm done.
The other boys, they have no idea what's going on. But they saw someone over here, so go ahead and roll it, as he's gonna try and walk through there.
He's gonna walk through it?
That's stupid, man.
The zombies, man!
Zombie.
Hey, food is literally the program that they run on.
Just give me a second. I need to check to see how it works when people willingly move through it.
I think it's the same damage every time they enter the thorn.
Dumb.
It's a dexterity saving throw still. I was just seeing if they made the save when they walked into it or not.
Yeah.
Well, I'll answer it now. It's a natural 20.
Wow.
Damn! Big boy!
Wow.
It's also difficult terrain, but it's really bad difficult terrain. Every 1 foot costs 4 feet of movement.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, that's nasty. I guess it is a 5th level spell.
It's a 6th level spell.
And
wait, I guess the sixth
half
level
damage
as well.
on saves, correct, my good man?
Yes. They only take the damage once per turn also, so he doesn't take it. He moves through.
Alright, so he'll get there. 2, 3, 4, and then...
Druid spells, am I right?
He'll get up to
Last
there.
10.
And that's just as fast as he can go with this moment. Literally just gets up to there and just see him ripping his own flesh off as he walks through the thorn wall. You can see the whole top layer just getting shredded like somebody's raking razors down his body as the rest of the blood just starts pouring out.
There's not much left in it.
This guy. Shuffle, shuffle.
Same thing.
Persistence.
Starts climbing into there and just the constriction of the thorns. And you see the eye fall out as it starts shredding its own neck before it starts getting tangled up entirely.
Oh my god.
Zombies, man. They're meant to just go for it. This boy, once again.
The absolute madman.
Well,
Round 2.
Would you mind taking care of that one for me, Lieutenant?
Of course.
oh, nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
That'll be my turn.
A stack of rotten corpses before you in the barbed wire.
Did this interrupt our sleep? Sorry, we're gonna have to sleep.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
So you have to finish your sleep.
Oh. Is Ghost okay? Does anyone know where he is?
You definitely see a little batch over here. This Syl would actually point out.
You cannot see through the wall.
Oh. Well, Syl would still yell out that she could see from up in her perch. Yep. He's running over there. Keeping pace.
Okay. Keep up the good work, guys. That's my turn.
Ghost.
Ghost's gonna do a bit of a drive-by here. It's fucking rapier.
Strikes true.
It's only 7. And keeps going. And he's gonna
Fucking horrible mess.
it's just gonna keep using he's gonna use his bonus action to hide, and that's okay. He'll take an attack of opportunity.
He already fucking missed horribly.
Okay,
He
well,
goes to like reach out for you, literally like fucking cut his hand off, and he's just like still looking at you with the fucking stump pointed in your direction as you run by.
bonus action is to hide me, and yeah, I'm good. So he just bunkered down. Where'd he go? Fade into the darkness.
All right, this boy. Persistence. Persistence.
Funny.
Alright, well, let me.
Brrr. Scrunched up with the rest of the thorns. And then it's gonna pop off on this boy over here. Boom, boom, and boom. Puts another 3 into the back of that one, shattering its spine, causing it to bend over backwards and fold in half. These guys. Alright. And then these guys, no clue where he went. So, oh, he'll definitely get an opportunity attack. If you wanted to.
Oh, did one walk past me?
Yeah, right by. The one that's currently missing its hand.
I think I'll need to refresh the page. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, mine's fucked up too. Wait.
Yeah, just give me a sec. So one walked past me.
Yep.
God, oh god, lag.
Roll
I don't think I get
twice.
sneak attack on a reaction, even if it is with advantage.
You would.
Oh, in which case,
As long as you
yes.
have advantage, you could still stack on the sneak attack.
Yep. Here we go. Hey.
Like that. As the other 3 keep running, you just fucking take its head off. Alright, Athlon.
Yeah, bear with me, it's still loading in. I refreshed it and it put me in my one shot. I mean, I
Got
guess, but come on. Why? Please?
It's the last one to open.
What?
Don't worry about
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. Well, while my sheet attempts to open.
Yeah, I was getting some really bad lag trying to do anything just a moment ago.
Yeah.
Er,
It's
Everyone finally
There we go.
logged on.
a fucking snow. Oy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go around the tree. What the fuck?
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
No, man, just walk through the wall.
Yeah,
No.
just marched right on
No,
through it.
man. Nah.
No.
Well, the zombies did it. You can do it too.
Ah, fuck it.
It's like looking at fucking World War II barbed wire. All the soldiers just fucking choked to death in it.
Alright, I'll just throw my trident of lightning at that boy because it'll reset. Why the fuck not?
Yay!
Ah!
I'll definitely hit.
Yep! I forgot I made that note. Baller.
I just picture you actually making that noise after that.
Only 5 feet of movement left, so I'm not gonna do anything, but I will pull my pike back out so I can defend myself.
Get away! Get
That's
away!
fine.
Alright. So as he's got
Please,
a belly full of
Please
fucking
try and
trident.
king back.
Ruka.
Oh yes, am I getting Oh, I'm not getting ambushed. It's just my turn. I was like, I've had a nice life.
A vampire comes out and claps your ass.
With its teeth.
At least I don't taste. So
Don't worry. You have better friends with more tasteful objectives next to you in secret.
yeah, that is true.
What?
Well, oh Jesus Christ, that coup.
Oh no.
I couldn't resist.
Well, just going back into the bubble cancel the spell. I
No.
assume it would.
No, it does not.
I guess I'll go back into the bubble so then I can actually see because it is obstructing my view. Hi everybody. I heard a lot of crunching. It worked well, I assume.
Yeah, you can see zombie guts and blood all over the walls. It's not coming in, but it's there. Like a wonderful cascade of black and fetid flesh. Like a waterfall, except rotten.
My
Can I
favorite
like
part.
stick my head? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, you go.
Can I like stick my head out just enough to be able to like scream like I'm a helpless individual?
You definitely can. Oh, you're just gonna put.
help me!
Alright, so as you do this, there's that very awkward moment when you put your head out. You realize that all the blood that was like being dripped off the bubble as you put it out and yell, "Help me!" That you just kind of like feel it all over your face. That this rotted, nasty fucking blood on your face for a moment.
Oh.
I pull my face back in and I'm definitely frowning.
There is definitely a frowny under all that blood.
Yeah. I guess that's my turn.
I use my turn to frown.
Yeah.
Lieutenant! Now to our finest moment.
So that.
Think. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I could have, but I mean, I
25,
felt like it
30.
was like me looking out of a window. It was thematic.
Well, actually, it would be probably 30. Okay. And I would like to point the blade at them and cast Shatter
Oh!
right around here.
Oh shit!
Shatter!
You cast Shatter, you run up and break their bones yourself. You ain't a pussy.
Shut up!
So with that, God, you literally see their arms and legs just quickly, just as part as their torsos divot in away from where the shatter originates, as they just literally fucking collapse on the ground, broken.
Damn. Alright,
And
that was
that will
fun.
be my turn.
And that is combat.
There's one
Wait,
more.
what about that
What about
guy?
him?
Ignore him.
I run up and stab him.
Alright, that works.
Just run up and slit its throat.
I forgot he existed, so therefore, delete it.
He's dead, Jim. How many zombies in total was that? I want to keep a tally on how much money the government owes me.
20.
20 in total, Jesus. What does that mean? We've killed 29 in total now. I think it does, Jim.
Some. We've killed some.
Alright. So that you'll be able to finish out your much needed rest now.
Anytime.
Oh, oops.
Covered. Yeah. Oof. That nasty ass rod.
How many days is this adventure supposed to take?
Well, we should be there probably tomorrow. So then we just need to leave.
Alright. Good night.
Good night. Staff fully recharged. Good job, staff.
Alrighty. So, you have a peaceful rest. In the early mornings, you can feel the forest heating up just a small bit, showing it's daytime even though it's fairly dark. As you are camping out, I would imagine you have the campfire in the center keeping you all warm.
I mean, weren't we told to not have fires on?
Yeah, but the
I'd
bubble,
imagine we'd
the
put
bubble
fires
hides
out.
them.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, then I would definitely still have the fire on.
Smoky.
So,
We leave it on, but over there. Distraction.
Tactics of confusion.
so, as you are waking up, having your meals, the flames turn purple.
What?
The fuck?
Nani?
You see a figure shaped from the fire.
Alright, which of you is doing that?
As you watch it, it forms into what looks like a man at first. Till the details are more refined, you realize it's a very slender skeleton looking over all of you. As he looks and examines each of you who are near the campfire. You're close. Enter the tomb. Claim your riches. If you're lucky, you you'll find
Who are
the
you?
immortality that I had crafted myself.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Damn it, Martha! I told you I was fucking streaming!
Apparition sneezes and puts the fire out by accident.
Who are you?
Sirac.
Oh my effing Christ, are you kidding
And
me?
with that, you could see the fire quickly pulls back down into its soft reds and yellows again, crackling. Leaving you with what he said of the riches and immortality, if you are able to retrieve it.
Well, I particularly want neither of those, so
I feel like both will end us up in trouble with that damn dragon.
I mean, honestly, he didn't look very healthy for somebody who's immortal.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't leave the fire going.
Can people look through fire now?
I don't know.
Yes, this is a thing that people can do with magic.
Awesome.
Clear out the air this morning.
Yeah, the fire just talked to us, so you missed that.
Ghost, did
What?
you gather all the heads, Ghost?
I have been collecting mostly just ears. It's easier to carry.
Ugh.
Alright.
How many ears do you have?
Let me check. At the moment I have about 29. I'm not sure what I can take of the ghosts though. We killed 4 of them.
Sure.
Yeah, so the fire just told us to go into the crypt. I'm not really one who trusts fires generally.
I mean, they're good for cooking and tea, right?
I wanna use a medicine check on Ruka to make sure he's not like suffering from hallucination.
Roll medicine.
I am the most mentally sound person here.
Yeah.
You just like see me put a hand to your forehead and I start like checking your vitals and shit.
What are you doing?
You said the fire was speaking. I'm making sure you're sound of mind and health.
Ghost it was.
Do I need to come over there as well?
No.
You didn't breathe anything, did you?
Just smoke.
He called himself a Sirac or something like that.
Right. And why did he want you to come into his crypt?
For riches and eternal life!
Well, I've already got one of those, so I don't need the second.
Oh damn,
I
you
mean-
got riches?
Honestly, anybody that owns one or both of those things isn't going to offer them to anybody who happens to walk into his door.
Yeah, it sounds like bad.
I
Sounds
say
like
we level
bad.
the entire complex.
Yeah, let me get out my complex leveling equipment. Okay, we have a wooden sword, a stick.
And a dream.
When we go back to town, I could make some things, but that's not our job, and I'm not being paid for that.
Yeah, we definitely aren't being paid for that.
Oh lord.
Alright. Heading to find confirmation of the tomb now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I want to double check with everybody. None of you are going to go in there like idiots because you want immortality, right?
No.
Already got it.
Okay, good. Asher, you've been quiet this morning. Everything good? You weren't thinking about throwing your life away because if I asked you to?
Nah man, she's playing solitaire, she good.
I was drinking, you bitch. I nearly choked.
If I remain silent, usually it's me and being in agreement. I'll speak.
Oh no.
Yeah, just never hurts to ask, you know? I mean, you're just quiet a lot of the time.
People can have strange motives.
Yeah, alright, so we're turning around as soon as we find that damn crypt, and we're taking the fastest way out that is not poisonous forest anymore.
Yes. The sooner we get home, the better.
An agreeable plan.
So, heading on out, go ahead and roll me a survival with advantage, Ruka.
Not my best roll.
The temptation of immortality and riches, meaning who knows what he's got down there.
I
Fuck
mean,
immortality, I've got at least 150 years left.
he might not be lying in the fact that he'd give you immortality through being undead.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely what he's offering.
I don't want to be Skeletor.
Yeah, He-Man!
You know?
What the fuck is wrong with being a skeleton, you asshole?
Can I make my face look like a zombie?
Okay.
Yeah, if you really want to.
You can decay yourself.
Well, I don't know, I've never really tried.
Not sure why you would want to, unless you're trying to pretend you were killed to get out of something.
I mean, yeah, you know, if I ever need to fake my own death, because, an overzealous lieutenant gave an interestingly skewed report, you know, I know how to do it.
Pretty sure I have a poison for that. If you would like to fake your death, that is.
I can do a lot of things, locking me out would probably be incredibly difficult.
Harper sitting in the corner, just like furiously writing, like staring right at you.
Who's to say the journal makes it out of the forest? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised by her bravery, considering.
She hasn't mentioned about writing me in anything yet. I'm happy about that.
We should,
Yeah.
get moving so we can get out.
How are we even gonna confirm when we're there? Are we just gonna mark we saw the crypt? Because the fact that
I've been taking a map this whole time.
Oh,
We
well,
can use it to
yeah.
deliver that.
that works.
I mean, yeah, but this entire forest looks the same. I'm surprised I can even find where to go.
Well, if it's useful to them, it's useful to them. We did our job.
So, pressing forward into the ruins of the forest, you can see that the gnarled roots almost seemingly hug together, almost as if they were combined over the years of being stuck here. You follow this path further and further. You take note of one small clearing where sunlight actually does come in. There's a mound right in the middle of all these ruins. Seems to be entirely encased in dirt, but has a odd looking piece of stone up towards the top of it. It's hard to see from here, but you do see that the sunlight shines directly on it. as the rest of
Alright, is that a... Sorry.
the rest of the trees are quickly hugged around it. From what you could tell, the roots themselves seem to be attempting to squeeze or contain or choke down this mound, along with the 2 entrances that seem to be showing.
Alright, Lieutenant, is this a crypt? Yes or no?
Josh, I would like to inspect the mound.
So, how close do you intend to get?
I mean, how far away is it right now?
Currently, once it's in view, especially with the fact that this is pretty much the only place that you can see with sunlight, it is a good 150 feet away that you can see very easily with this amount of detail.
Well, I'd like to just kind of carefully go forward, maybe until it's like 50 feet away.
Alright. So, as it is 50 feet, let me just double check something. So, looking at the front section of these strange mounds, you can see at the top of these, well, this mound in particular, there is a large stone skull placed at the top, the sun shining down, beating on it constantly. Beautiful greenery growing around it, and then the roots all around trying to squeeze onto it. As you look at the first entrance, you can see that is a corridor made of plain stone. Seems to be roughly worked. It's fairly dark and seems to be filled to the brim with wall-to-wall cobwebs. The ceiling overhead is obscured by the hanging strands of web, but clearly people have been in and out of this. The second passage that you see, another one, is rough stonework as well. Clearly mortared, but it has a 10-foot high ceiling, is a almost as equally large, but also the simplicity of the stonework as well as a telltale sign that people have definitely come in and out of here possibly, and that it is fairly old for the brickwork that you could tell.
Am I pretty certain that this is the crypt at this point? It's pretty obvious, right?
At this point, especially for mortar work and all this, yes, this is definitely aforementioned crypt.
Okay, Harper is going to reach into her pack and pull out some sort of either insignia or some sort of piece of cloth that you can easily remember for locate object.
Nice.
And then bury it in the ground nearby, and then head back.
Very nice. So you start heading on back, leaving.
You know,
All right. Well, looks like we found the place. Mission's over.
alright, before we leave, I want to try something really quick. Pull out the mirror. The boy that was in the fire. Karstrix, whatever his name was. No.
A Sirac.
God damn, I'm bad with
You're
names
so
today.
great at names today.
Card
Holy
trick?
shit.
So,
Pick a card, any card.
as you say the name Sirac, God, you see
Is he about to get mind effed?
realms
Yeah.
beyond yours, the stars, the astral sea, gods fighting this man, armies raised from the dead, loyal demons and minions following, worshipping a god of death himself, becoming immortalized, watching that god and denizen being torn apart, coveting an artifact, what seems to be a mummified hand of immense power, having it slip away by a disloyal member. Others that seem to be another forgotten land, filled with strange creatures, marveling at this abomination being created in this long-forgotten tomb of killed and slain gods. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, that was about what I was
yeah.
expecting. That was pretty fucky.
Demon of annihilation! Demon of annihilation!
Alrighty. So, especially seeing wonders and bewilderment and the epitome of gods and even godlike creatures fighting and shattering realms and destroying entire existences, you manage to hold yourself together barely. What you just looked upon for this man or thing's existence would turn any other lesser man white with fear.
I'm already white. As the lieutenant is coming back, Ruka is just sitting there, like, really wide-eyed looking at the mirror. Then just quietly puts it away.
But
Alright,
especially with the witnessing of this, you realize what that thing offered from the fire is very likely the truth and actual immortality.
I really wish I didn't do that.
What did you see?
What, you looked at your reflection? I understand it can be a bit frightening.
No, not that ghost. I have a mirror who lets me see people's lives a little bit quick. I asked it about the thing that showed up in the fire. That was
Right.
the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen. I saw the end of the world like 5 times.
I didn't realize the end of the world had sequels.
It apparently does.
Final Fantasy 15.
God.
That guy is very much real, and he's right over there.
And now
Now we leave and we never come back.
Oh, I like that plan.
there you go then. Mission complete.
Yeah.
I never want to meet that man ever. Ever.
Seems that they had an interest in meeting you, however.
Yeah, good for him.
Anyway, let's go get our money.
Yeah. Before
Money.
that, we need to know what she's written.
I mean, this is mostly between me and Arthur and her, to be fair. have to think about it from her point of view. But I mean, also, we are the only reason she's still alive.
Yeah. Still think it needs to be story time.
From my point of view, the Jedi.
I was thinking it. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was fucking thinking it.
Come on.
Unless you intend to kill her, we can't stop her from simply telling the commander whatever she wants.
They seem like a very dutiful person. It's unlikely you'll be able to convince them otherwise.
I hate how right you are.
But wait, if a Sirac if he's actually in there, that means the town is in awful danger. He'll make the offer to all those other stupid humans that are gonna come and try to stop them. That guy is beyond a god. I don't even know why he's in there.
Building an army.
Gods probably get bored.
Like, gods fought him and it was a fair fight.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know why he's down there. What is our trend of finding gods? I don't really like this.
Although the other ones seemed like fake gods. Well, you dealt with. Empowered only by that temple that you were in.
Yeah.
As you were having this discussion, you hear the rustle of leaves.
Can they not?
Stop rustling!
Could you just go away, please?
So you had a bad day.
It's fine. There's only those
Sing a
boys.
sad song, just turn it around. Tell us to roll initiative. Say I don't like
Ugh.
those things have a
I rolled
leg in my
21
mouth.
again.
I really don't want to try.
Ha!
They're coming.
It was bound to happen.
Da, 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 da.
You can only roll 20s and 1s.
That's me.
Tens, 20, 20.
D2.
Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
As you can tell, especially from the fresh tracks of dirt, these just walked out of the crypt.
Like out of the building.
You're not sure which part, as you were having your discussion. Somewhere from the mound.
Do they look like anything we fought yet?
They don't look as fetid as the others. It's definitely pale, but they're more gangly. They remind you of the ones you found on the salvage ship.
Okay, so like the ghouls. Okay.
God damn. Which at this point, there is no darkness for this one.
It is light.
Because we stepped into the light.
There is light!
From darkness.
Darkness into the light. Alrighty, so with that, Sill's going to immediately hunter's mark that boy.
I am here.
Oh, well. You were fucking silent.
Thanks
But,
for fucking mentioning it.
Yeah.
How do you think I was talking to people?
You weren't saying shit.
You didn't say anything.
You
Wait,
haven't been
what?
saying shit.
She was typing in the chat
Yeah,
in the
I thought it was
in the
going to be
Saltmarsh
like
chat.
another fucking phone
Where?
situation.
I don't s-
Scroll up.
You literally cannot use Roll20 unless you like have an iPad, which I don't, by the way.
No, I could do it on my phone.
Yeah, you
I
can
can't.
definitely do it on your phone.
Well, how are we supposed to know that?
Because
Yeah, there's literally nothing here from you.
Up there is. Way up.
Way up there, Jesus Christ.
Way up there.
Does the bubbles even stop sound is where I see it.
Yeah, it was during the zombie fight.
Alrighty. Rousey. See ya. I can get rid of this
I
character.
even rolled for myself.
Don't worry about
Hi. I'm gonna climb up this tree.
Damn, you love
it.
trees.
You guys are on your fucking own. I'm out of here.
Range 90. Okay. Hannah's marked this one.
Alright.
And 1, 2, 3.
Alright, all of them will hit.
Right. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Wait, what?
That's a lot of attacks.
I was like, damn.
No, 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 no.
26?
Those
16,
attacks are all
18?
legit.
That's a lot of damage.
There you go.
Moving the attack roll again and not the damage.
Yeah.
Drop one of them. A shrill shriek echoing across the land. I assume that will be all.
Yeah.
Silent but deadly. Asher.
Yeah, 70 feet. Ash will point towards that one, hex it, and fire beams of Eldritch Blast.
Gah.
Eldritch fast.
Eldritch Blast.
Very nice.
27 damage.
That. Dropping another boy.
And I'm revitalized. Yes. Alright, that's my turn.
Ruka.
Alright, so, now yet again, welcome back to the College of Teach Ruka how spells work. So a 20-foot radius looks like this, right?
Yeah, centered out. So basically a 40 by 40.
Yeah, it's a 40 foot diameter.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, Ruka will, point the staff and, whisper in Druidic, and summon a spike growth underneath these boys. Okay, I will draw, well, I guess, how am I even going to be able to draw this? I'm too retarded to remember how far 20 feet is.
So you just take a corner, and then if you're gonna use a sphere, just take a corner and drag it to, like right to the 40 feet to the other corner, and it will make perfect spheres for you.
So I do like this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you hold that for a second. No, you hold that! Okay. Then it goes up 20 feet. I swear I'm intelligent. Oh, dude, good drawing, good drawing.
Oh, I came back at the right time.
Thank you. Thank you for your assistance.
Off the
You've
screen.
been
Off the screen.
Okay, there you go. That's a great spike growth.
You want it to be here?
Look how spiky
Yeah,
it is.
this is about where I wanted it. So that's stop showboating.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay. I have summoned my spike growth. Now I will do my customary step back for my own safety, and I end my turn.
Alrighty. Lieutenant!
So nothing.
Lieutenant.
The undead, they come.
Ew.
No.
TMI. I'm gonna walk forward.
Hurt me more, Daddy!
Oh, for it.
Well, wait.
Where is spike growth? Is it a no, it's a second floor. Okay.
25. If it's a cube, it's usually a 25-foot diameter. Wait, I don't know if it's a cube or a circle.
I didn't actually record which one it is, so I mean, we can cut out the corners. I'd probably say it's probably a circle.
Sneak,
Like
sneak.
circle.
Oops.
Can I see this individual, Josh?
You can, but you can tell he's trying to hunker down behind the tree. These are.
Well, it doesn't matter because Sacred Flame! It ignores all cover.
Actually, it doesn't. Does
Wait,
it?
doesn't it?
Oh, it does!
It does,
Oh,
dude. Nobody
it's a
uses
save.
it.
It's the only spell it does. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
What? Well, surprisingly, it got a 20.
Don't tell me I'm.
F
Oh my
you.
god. Oh my god.
That's it. You go to do this, and you see the light reach out and just quickly ducks behind quickly.
Well, I will draw my blade and that will be my turn.
The perfect spell for the job. Thwarted by a 20.
Alright, so this one,
Oh, whoops.
not very happy, but at least semi-intelligent. Will take one step and step on out.
Okay. He takes 2d4 damage. And it's also difficult terrain, so he wasted 10 feet of his movement.
Not everything's a waste.
It is when it's your hips, baby. Big Gertha walking through.
Big Gertha.
Then this boy will finish out his movement as he fucking starts with clambering over.
Yeah.
All fours running towards you. Boo.
Blech.
This one, well, not seeing much of an option. We'll get to here. Let's go ahead and roll those. 64.
1, 2. Yeah.
It starts literally tearing at itself, and then we'll dash. So it goes to hunker down behind the tree.
Bitch.
Wait, they're using cover.
Educated.
How dare they?
Excellent.
Okay. Why can't I select myself? I'm an error. Let's move the 20, the 30. I'm gonna get to here and then hold an attack for someone who comes within range with my centaur pike.
Yeah! Runs
Just
out
to
into the
protect the
open field.
squeeze.
Come at me, motherfuckers!
Yeah, why the fuck not? It's fine.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not. Get the fuck out so I can get the fuck out.
I made the squeegee. He'll run up to you, but that will be
A Ouija board? A squeegee board?
a squeegee board.
Luigi.
A loogie board.
Luigi! The Mushroom Kingdom.
Roll me that 44 damage as he comes dipping out the other side. Delicious. And then he proceeds to dash.
And I really wasted their turns.
Ghost.
Oh god, oh boy, oh god. Time for me to do things. I'll bonus action, I'll dash just so I could get the fucking advantage. And let's give him a good old stabby stab. Yeah.
That'll hit.
Stab. Yes. I am happy. I'll sit here.
Alright. And Sylph, she's back again.
No, she said.
Rip.
Like I said, if she's back.
Still gone.
She's in, she's out. She's in, she's out. She's in, she's out.
I'm here, Josh.
Like my love life, non-fucking existent. Anyway.
Oof.
Your family loves you.
Yeah, but that's not someone I'm fucking. Alabama! It could be. Like I said, Alabama. See, he's on point. He knows. He knows. Alrighty. That is definitely not hitting. That is definitely hitting. There we go. Boom. We'll finish off that boy.
Second one.
Asher.
Asher.
No.
I'll raise a hand and fire. Two more Eldritch Blasts with haste.
Oh. There you go. The first runner's like.
So this one's hexed. I will do strength. Actually, I'll do wisdom.
Alrighty. The hex
And
man.
I'll step forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Ruka.
Ruka. Well, there's no point in me concentrating on that anymore, so the hastily drawn shit stain that it is can just go away.
Loved it. Was a
Then we
masterpiece.
will. Well, wow. I actually didn't prepare any useful first level spells. Good on you, Ruka. Well, we have plenty of other spells that we can use, so we will instead create. Oh, well, yeah, actually, I can just do that. I will summon the Allosaur.
Oh, Christ.
Let's see, summon. Yeah, okay, it's 60 people to summon it, so.
Just summons a dinosaur in the fucking.
Yo, my man, what's up?
Actually, wait, no. No, actually, no, that's a waste. I'll summon him here because then now he can charge.
It's true. Roll his initiative.
Doesn't he just go after me? Do you want me to roll his initiative?
Yeah, actually, no. Just go after you. Go! Yeet!
Allosaur yeets himself at the target. The claw attack of the sentry from way downtown.
That's
not
definitely
wait.
from the century, because that will miss.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Big bruh moment.
Well, the Allosaur has bruh.
Yeah. I forgot he can't bite without the butt.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Diane.
Lieutenant Dan. Harper will point her blade at this individual and cast Guiding Bolt. Wait, why'd it go twice? What the fuck? Anyways.
You need a hand guiding that bolt? No, I got it.
It will hit. I hope it twice.
Oh, well, whoever wants to attack that corpse is advantage. That's my turn.
Best answer ever. Alright. This boy.
I swear there were 6 of these guys a moment ago.
Yeah, there's two.
Athlete.
go for the boy that's over there. Let's move. 30 feet! How far are you?
30 feet.
Fuck!
We're like, oh man, this is so easy. Little do we know, they auto hit and they reduce you to 0 hit points every time they hit you.
Yes. The Banshee Whale's coming in hot.
Yeah.
They're just stalling for the 3 Banshees that's gonna come roaring out of that fucking crypt.
You see the banshees in the distance going.
Why? Why would you say such a thing? Alright, let's throw a trident at it, because it works so well, but it'd be disadvantaged because it's like just over 30 feet away. Oh,
That'll hit.
Oh, that was sad. Alright. There's that one then. Yeah! Fuck you! Take that! All of that damage.
All 9.
What do you mean all 9?
Because the lightning is a separate spell if you're using it. It has once a day use.
Alright.
The 12
Well,
would
I've
hit.
rested.
Yes, so you're using the lightning part as well? Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be throwing it because there's no fucking point.
So that one will flat die.
Yeah, fuck you! Just cuddle the trident when it comes back and end my turn. Ish.
Alright. Ghost.
Bonus action use. Bonus action dashing down here. Just, Jesus Christ!
You actually hear it just like, get away!
Got a nice 5 piercing, yeah. And then I sit here and cry while someone else does the work for me because I really need the surprise thing to do damage.
And then, Syl, if she's back. Obviously not. Don't worry, she'll capitalize on your work. Gagat. That motherfucker did. She plants 2 in his chest.
Excellent, excellent.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's leave the crypt.
Now I try to harvest anything from their bodies that'll let me turn it into poison.
Oh my god. This undead blood looks like poison.
I mean, you inject it into someone, it's gonna fucking hurt.
This spinal fluid looks like poison. I wonder if this kidney stone is poison.
You know what? If I put it in a slingshot, I'm gonna stab you with it. Because I'm gonna use enough force for it to stab you.
Go ahead and roll me a survival.
I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. I should have put my expertise in survival, but I put it in medicine.
Isn't harvesting poisons nature or poisoner's kit?
It would be survival to harvest it.
Okay.
Because you need to carve the creature.
It makes me sad.
Poisoner's kit is literally just flat make it, mix it, have it proper effect. To actually harvest a ghoul's rotting poison and fetid fucking flesh without fucking yourself up is definite survival. The other parts of that is if you do try and carve out a dragon's fucking fundamentium, you can possibly have it fucking explode on yourself by mistake because you popped it. Kind of like pufferfish poison.
Oh boy. Okay. Well.
Unlucky. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah. At this point.
Let's get out of here.
By the way, Harper, what did you bury in the ground over there?
Just a reminder
A reminder of what?
of where this place is.
How's that going to help you?
Magic. Surely
Yeah.
you know of locate object.
Of course, yes. It slipped my mind. Very smart.
I'm really tempted to insight you.
That's a very smart thing to do. Does that mean that you're gonna be back someday to lead the town back to this place?
You know, between you and me, Asher, I hope the commander knows not to touch this place. I'm just here to do my job. Hopefully get out of this place alive.
Yeah, by the way, Lieutenant, this place is 100 times worse than you think it is.
If it means anything to you, I second that opinion. If you can convince him never to come to this place, never enter the crypt, it'd be advisable.
Yeah.
Only death awaits those who enter the crypt.
It's good confirmed, though. Need to make sure nobody else goes on rumor.
Yeah, that thing, it killed.
Yeah, I don't care. And she'll just start moving.
God, I hate you.
Tasty.
Alright.
Such a jolly party. This is why I tend to work alone.
No, where's the fun in that?
In that I don't have to put up with people being sassy.
Ruka, by the way,
Then you wouldn't have
just-
me.
just to double check, we are going to kill the hags, right?
We're killing a what?
We are going to kill the hags, right?
What's this about hags?
Which ones?
The ones that they talked about at the beginning of the forest.
Wow.
We're talking about that house that we saw when we entered?
No, the ones that the soldiers talked about.
Those hags were not exactly part of our contract. I can't see us doing that.
Hags typically have useful things.
I don't need any useful things. The useful thing I'd like to keep is my life.
Okay.
Why do you want to kill hags so badly?
I
Just
don't want
bad.
to kill hags so badly. They just have useful things for us. But it's not my position to say. I'm here on your orders.
As you're having this discussion, you see from the area you left behind,
God damn it.
the ones that you just killed as well recently,
Uh-oh.
collecting a number, standing back up.
Uh-oh.
They stood back up!
Uh-oh.
Time to leave.
Run.
Yeah, leaving faster.
Alrighty.
Did we get away safely?
So, as you start booking it through the forest,
Booking it through the forest.
go ahead and roll me a good old athletics. Ghost, you don't have to because you can keep up this pace because you don't have lungs.
Righto.
I'm on the Allosaur, that is also a spirit, so...
Which is great and all. I mean, if you want to leave your allies behind.
I mean, I was just mostly asking, do I need to roll? Because, I mean, the Allosaur is a spirit.
The Allosaur will be fine. So, Lieutenant
pick up those
Athlin,
from
Asher,
behind.
and Syl will be athletics as you are trying to outpace the ghouls at first. So they are now running in your direction so eagerly, wanting that feast.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Is it bright out right now?
Oh boy.
By any chance?
Currently, because of the light, there is a still faint shimmer, but the running in your current direction starts going into total darkness.
Okay, so they're just still pursuing us, right?
Heavily.
Everyone gather up with me. And ahead of us, I'm going to throw a smoke grenade and a noisemaker in the smoke.
Alrighty, roll me, all of you, stealth at advantage.
With a +10, because I would have never stopped casting the other ability, because it's free and it comes from the staff, so. Not very great, that's only a 19 with advantage.
Wow.
Hey.
Rolled a 1 and a 3 with advantage.
Alrighty. So with that, it's easy enough, but you do mark off a clacker.
Yep, that's fine. I've done that. I've also marked up my smoke grenade.
As you guys are easily able to put many paces behind you, and the ghouls at a distance, as they are now lost and confused, unsure as to where you even went.
That should keep them busy for some time.
Thank you. I was quick thinking.
It always pays to come prepared.
Well, we should hurry.
I agree.
Alright. So, you're obviously able to start making your trek back. Ruka, you can go ahead and give me that survival. Obviously, at advantage.
With guidance.
No guidance is done. I killed it.
Alright. So, as you move forward, you can tell that it's actually good that you managed to lose them fairly early, is that you were heading in the direction of the Hags area. Thankfully, you were able to lose them overall, so you don't have to fight your way through the Hag Mother's Den. So that you would easily be able to set up for another night and quickly make your way through the rest of the center of the Dreadwood. So,
Same system. I will keep watch again.
the obvious bubble.
Starts in the bubble, goes out after bubble is complete, so I can retreat inside if I need.
Alright. As you are looking about, especially for you, Ghost, you can tell that this person is being a little cautious. Obviously, they are a scout, but they are the aforementioned character that the vampires had mentioned. See, basically this figure on the edge of camp, looking towards the bubble.
Oh,
Oh, he's spooky.
oh boy.
Me with my stealth. Oh, baby!
Alright. So that's easy enough, where obviously he doesn't even notice you. But, you definitely get a immense feeling of dread looking in the direction of this thing.
Is it just looking at us?
He's staring.
Staring directly at that bubble. Seems to sit there for almost the entire night. Before it finally seems to slink off slowly.
Do I have any idea what it is?
You can roll me a Arcana, History, or Religion.
I want to roll one of those. I'm bad at all of them. If I have advantage because of the stories, then...
Oh, you definitely do. But, yes. Unfortunately, Asher, you... Not very sure. It looks to be just maybe a raised knight. Ruka, especially with a little bit of history, and especially the intimacy from the odd, mind-shattering ways of the mirror that you looked into, realizing the very dangerous aspect of what that item can hold now. You've seen these in Legion with the Sirak.
It's like his soldiers?
This is one of the elite.
Arthur, you remember earlier how I told you the dude was a, called Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of his elite soldiers that's outside our camp.
Oh. I don't want to leave the bubble.
Yeah, I don't either.
So he basically stands there, completely motionless. Their fiery red eyes looking at the helmet and just beaming at you. You feel like he can almost see you through this bubble still. It's almost even more eerie at the fact that he knows exactly where the bubble is, even being at this distance.
What do we do?
I don't know, honestly.
But as you do kind of wait out the night, he eventually vanishes into the tree line. Ghost, you can see him marching off in the direction of the crypt.
I'll come relay that to the group. Creepy guy is gone. He went back towards the crypt.
Oh.
We need to leave.
Yeah, real bad news. That's the elite of the dude that lived inside of the crypt that we left.
Well, then it's a good thing I didn't do anything.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully he just thinks we're some kind of hag experiment and he leaves us alone.
Or his boss has informed him of us and needs to keep tabs on us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, somebody that's that strong really cares, but...
Do you think he could have possibly been a messenger? Just not very wanting to come near us with the bubble and all.
Not very good at his job.
Well, I
Who
mean, he
knows?
was alone. If he was going to leave a message, he probably would have just shouted and thrown it at us.
Possibly. Gods work in mysterious ways. Anyway, shall we continue?
That's the idea.
Let's
That'll
leave
have
as
you-
quickly as we can, shall we?
Have you not rested enough?
That is probably a fair point. If you are, then I should probably get away before he comes back.
Well, let's leave. We're off to see the wizard.
So go ahead and roll me that survival, Ruka.
A lot better. $20.
Alrighty. So, marching along. Oh Jesus, that sounded rank.
Someone's dying.
Death.
Was that a ghoul?
You'll actually come upon what looks like a pair of rangers. But you could tell something's very off about them.
Something's off about them.
Their hair is bleach white.
Hey now,
Hey, my
what's
hair
wrong
is
with white
white.
hair? So is mine.
Oh god, yeah, no, their face is definitely something to be desired.
Oh,
Yes.
you know, pass. Mm-mm.
Something quite wrong. I have vanished.
So, as you're moving along, you do see these two having a discussion of sorts. They are very well armored. You can see that they are covered from head to toe in studded leather, obviously accented by skulls. Another pawn of the king. As obviously Ghost has disappeared. The rest of you, if you don't want to be seen, go ahead and roll me a stealth as well.
Yeah. No. Definitely not my best work. They're
It's okay.
rangers, they definitely gonna see that.
Pass without trace. 16. You should be
Oh
okay.
yeah, 3.
No, 13.
Oh, sorry, 13. Fucking
31.
Alrighty. So, Ruka, as you are moving along, everyone else is moving silently. Is Lieutenant moving silently as well?
Is it with disadvantage?
For heavy armors, yes.
Oh.
And some, I think all mediums as well.
It's only like chainmail.
No, some mediums, but it's fine.
What do these things look like in the first place before I decide what I'm doing?
Well, straightforward enough. Well, let's see. Where is that handout? But there's no handout for them. Sad. Effectively, you do see. Oh wait, they're there. That they are quite literally covered from head to toe in accented skulls. The very fine weaponry, clearly fresh made, not old. Their bows and equipment well kept. The accented steel studs and spikes covering their bodies, and even though gangly, obviously a corpse, still very mindful of its surroundings and a lot more
Do they
intelligible.
look like they're posted guard?
They quite literally look like that. They look like they've been posted up guard-wise.
And this is just in the middle of the path that we can take to the Jedwood, or we're taking through the Jedwood.
Pretty much as one of the more off-beaten paths, and especially moving through the midst of the night. You can tell that they are set to keep watch for something, but unless somebody wants to get close and try and listen in onto what they are.
I'm like, I rolled like a 31 for my stealth. I'll get close.
Alright.
Hiding behind the bush.
Alrighty. So, as you get in closer. I heard another batch of adventurers has gone into the tomb again. More experiments for the Lord. Now, the numbers are increasing. The houses of the vampires are getting exceedingly aggressive. We might need to take action against them soon if they do not halt their assaults on us. That will be as much as you get as they continue to talk about various routes that they'll have to check and make sure that there are no other vampiric nobles trying to get in the way of the Syrax plan.
Right.
But they seem to want people willingly coming to this place openly, but only the strongest.
For some form of experiment. Well, it's Kato into the tomb. Just put a sign on top of the tomb that says, "Enter if you're gay, Lumber."
And then you just see rainbow zombies come marching out.
No, we made them too powerful.
Hey, they're stronger than ever!
This is to go even further, beyond.
I feel like if
The
anyone
zombies!
else... I
They're
feel
only
like...
going after the men!
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna plant my flag in here, yes!
I feel like if any of the other team are staring up here, then you just see me kind of poke out a little bit and just like hold out dagger and just kind of do a thumb up, thumb down, kind of.
Harper will kind of just like thumbs up.
Okay, pulls out rapier, steps out,
I cast guiding bolt on the one.
and stabs
That
this
you-
guy.
Alrighty, obviously go ahead and do the guiding bolt of advantage, and obviously your attack of advantage as you're catching them pretty much flat-footed in this fashion. That definitely fucking hits, Jesus Christ. And that 14 will just barely hit. What the
Oh,
fuck?
thank Christ. Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
Just a lot of damage.
27 and then like 30.
Guess you decided nobody else needed to be in on this, so.
I mean,
I'll hang it back here. It's
I
fine.
gave the thumbs up and the thumbs down to engage.
It's... God damn, that's a lot of damage.
I would suggest laying down your arms better. Try to pick them up and maybe I'll just break your arms off.
Fucking Christ.
I want to roll intimidation.
Roll.
I have faith in you.
Go ahead and roll intimidation as you do this. But you can see,
Why? I'm rolling so low!
so
No!
as you do say this, the one that you have stabbed in the back will literally twist around. As you can see, that's also why there's so much damage, as it literally starts tearing part of its own flesh and body apart. The only thing that'll be laid down is you to rest forever.
I do love when they put up a struggle.
Asher.
What? That's bad! Come on, man! Why you gotta do me like this? Why am I rolling 2? Oh, man! Oh, you know what? I'll come back here. I'll see you guys later. Oh, man!
X down one. And since I'm hiding, the first one's at advantage.
Hexy boy. That definitely hits.
This one is normal. Oh, 15. Holy fuck. 32 damage to the one that ghost stabbed.
Blow it away completely as it's literally trying to like turn and raise his long sword. You just blow its arm off, followed by its fucking head. Just
Yeah, when it goes to start bad mouthing Ghost, its head just gets blown off. The only person that will be dead.
Just kind of wipes a bit of the viscera off. Just, I would like this one alive if at all possible.
And that's my turn.
So,
Alright, and the other one. On his mark.
Alrighty. That was all hit.
Oops.
Or not.
Sorry, you said dead, right?
I said alive, it had intelligence.
Ah.
You know, they looked a lot sturdier than that.
You said dead, right? I couldn't hear you from all the way over there.
By the way, that one you shot 3 times was the one who ate the fat radiant bolt to fuck you.
Don't you-
Everyone did get a bit fucked up to start off with.
Don't you always get advantage when you shoot from darkness because you're invisible?
Honestly, I'm just assuming that you guys have lights on all the time at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I have my lantern always on when we're walking through
Since
the
like
dark.
4 of you can't see in the dark.
The bullseye lantern only shows forward, and then Harper, I don't know how far that
My
I'm a
lantern
real-
isn't a bullseye lantern. I ain't no pussy.
I'm a
Oh,
real
you got
man.
a
I
different-
stumble
you
around in
got
the
a
dark
different-
until I
yeah,
find my
different
target.
Okay.
Alright.
You need to get some goggles of night, goddamn.
The sword emits 10 feet.
10
What?
feet. Yeah. I was just wondering because it's like a big part of Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Now I'll go through their effects and see if they had anything yet. Or, you know, if they had any orders on them. I doubt it.
For the orders themselves, very simple. I need to find a map marking out a crypt. A different crypt. Is the separate lineage of another vampire house. You could tell that they were charged with attempting to find where these other vampires rest to their heads.
So this map could be useful to the vampires.
Who are you asking?
I don't know. Whoever wants to respond, I guess.
Sure.
I don't
you're
know
all
if
the way
you're
over here.
asking any of us, like you're asking Josh.
If you're asking everyone, then Harper will chime in. Yes, it could be a useful bargaining chip, for sure.
Oh no, Athlon, I better report her for colluding with the vampires.
Oh no, better make sure you write that down.
Intent to collude 2 years.
Anyway, if we are done smart mouthing each other,
Never. We continue.
Where's the pathway again?
I'll hand the map to Ruka. After all, you're the one that was supposedly in charge of this, as far as I'm concerned.
Why am I in charge? I didn't even ask for this.
He's
But
more
fine.
intelligent than I am.
Better. I don't want
The
anything
last
to
time, I asked who was in charge, you said it was you and Athlon, then Ghost.
I never heard anything about me being in charge.
Oh, I
That's
guess
just
that
what I
does
was
make
told.
me the one in charge.
I'm here owing a favor.
And I can't be trusted because I summon crap.
I thought you were here
Delightful.
because you wanted to get paid, but, you know,
Well,
I'm different.
I am also getting paid, but I'm with you in general because I'm owing you a favor.
And I appreciate that. You're very good at what you do.
Thank you.
Can we keep him, Dad?
That
I'm not a
depends.
pig.
That depends on what.
He needs to be fed and watered every day, Athlon.
No, he doesn't. How can I deal pet?
Kind of pet,
Oh god.
Like a pet rock, only it talks.
and it kills.
Pet Rock, assassinate him.
The rock pulls out our ship.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get
Rolls
that?
aggressively towards ne'er-do-well.
My metamorphic rock turns into pockets.
So, be able to finally find a spot to, well, camp out if you wish to attempt to rest down for the night.
I mean, we probably should. Can't keep going.
So at this point, you are, if you don't, you will receive points of exhaustion.
You know, let's rest up.
You just get threatened by the DM, and you're like, no, that's
No,
That's
it's fine.
fine.
I'm good.
That's fine.
Please. Please let me nap. Please.
I don't want disadvantage. No.
Do I get double disadvantage on stealth then? Double disadvantage.
You get double rust, monster.
No, 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 no!
Wow, I'm not even worried.
All that
I
nice
haven't
weaponry and armor is gonna be fucking devoured.
That's a delicious looking warforged you got there. No, no, no!
I'll be right back.
Yes, Nick, your weapons are wood. But don't worry, one of them is the giant termite.
So Harper,
No.
what kind of cases do the authorities usually take on? Is it more of helping the commoners, dealing with murder cases, or like attacking, or like the stuff that you're doing right now, finding out like things in the Dreadwood? What kind of
Talking
things
to
do you
me?
do? No, I'm talking to
It's a
Harper.
little bit of everything,
Okay.
really.
Do you specialize in anything specific?
They had me mostly on expeditions because, well, no one really liked me, so
Any reason why?
there's something about my being born into the position and all that.
Have you tried fixing that?
Fixing being born.
Fixing people's opinions of you?
I mean, how would I even start?
You don't have to if you don't want to. It just depends on if that's something that you want. Then you have to change how you present yourself.
I,
And is this something that you want?
yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I'm not an expert on making people like me. You know, maybe I can help at some point.
Thank you, Usher.
Anytime. But yeah, like I was asking before, if you have any spare work or anything like that, or you guys need help solving anything, you can always get in contact with me.
Oh yeah, of course. The the commander really values your service, or as a group service, and I'll make sure to put in a good word.
I have my qualifications are mostly in deductive skills, at least for that kind of work.
I've noticed.
Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, Asher. And thank you
What for what?
for being really the only friendly one.
I guess you could call it that. Good night.
Right. And
Nothing eventful happens throughout the night. I will try to make another smoke bomb to replace the one I left.
as you are watching through the night,
Ooh, he began.
your
He's
friend
back.
You immediately take notice of the 2 red dots in the distance. He's watching.
Oh boy.
I'll come down here behind it, knock on the. He's back.
Who's back?
The scary guy with the red glowing eyes in the dark.
It's really getting on my patience. Can we just kill him so we can finally get some sleep?
If you'd like to try to challenge something that is an elite knight of a god, then by all means. Unless he does anything threatening, I'd rather just not do anything at all.
I mean, the fact that he's following us just means that he doesn't want to kill us. Yeah.
It also could be both danger for us, that he knows our exact location and can report it to other people, but ultimately it's up to you. What's your decision?
Let's have a chat with him. No? Maybe?
If you'd
Now-
like to have a talk with him, then I can follow close behind.
Now, Athlon, I saw a lot of things when I looked in that mirror. I don't really want to talk to anything associated with that fucking monster.
We need to find out why it's following us. And preferably have an advantage on it before it kills us, maybe?
This definitely sounds like a situation where I should have prepared Argury again, but I did not.
Your choice. I'll be out here in the dark. In case you do anything, I'll follow through.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so what does everybody else think?
Give me a moment, I can decide. But my gut tells me that we should get rid of it.
We should get rid of it?
We should kill it, destroy it, burn it to ash.
You're
I don't know.
Can I just ask which god are you asking?
Why does it matter?
Oh.
I mean, like,
What
if
if
I
it was
got
puppies and kittens? What would your gut say?
If it's an entity that knows more than yourself, then why does it matter?
Oh damn, I think this bitch is gonna slit our throats in our sleep.
I mean, I hardly know more than she does.
Mm.
He. Yeah. You can
That
say
one.
based on that image. Looks very feminine to me.
Mm-hmm.
People get me confused all the time.
I'm sorry about that, I know how it feels.
Your apologies, no. But yes,
Well-
I can still ask if you would like.
Well, I thought you already asked.
No, I have not.
I mean, if you want to ask, if you can ask more than once, like the other question, we can just talk to it and it'll end up alright.
What was your other question? Sorry.
If we talk to it, it'll end up alright.
And your first question?
Should we kill it?
I can only ask one.
Alright then, I guess, should we kill it's probably a pretty good one.
Alright, give me a moment.
as this is all going on. So, Ghost, while you're outside the bubble,
Yes.
you hear the tree canopy rustling and soft wails coming through it.
Oh,
In the direction of the night
Above
guy.
above you.
Above me.
Like, directly above, surrounding the bubble.
That can't be good. I'm assuming that the others inside can hear this as well?
Mm-mm. You're high enough where you can hear it.
Oh, it's coming out from everywhere above us.
Just move to a slightly different position and cover my ears a bit.
Are these whales getting louder?
Yes.
My god, land whales! I'm gonna come back down again and just... I can hear the wails of what can only be the damned, and it's getting louder from the treetop.
Alright, we should probably just leave now then.
I agree with that.
Okay, so, here's the plan. I can create magic in here, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'll create a, let's see, what do we got in our bag of animal tricks? We got,
Also, from my understanding, the answer that I got was good.
like, good kill it.
Yes.
Well, we can kill it another time. I'd rather not die right now. Okay, so, how many people can a warhorse carry? You two seem pretty light. Okay, so, I'm gonna turn into an owl. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wait, how many? I need to go look at create a creature, because I'd probably create a lot of warhorses, couldn't I?
Probably.
If you want to finish this now, we could kill it. It will take a matter of seconds.
We could kill it, it'd take a matter of seconds.
Harper looks at Asher. Are you sure?
Positive.
Draws her blade and steps out.
Oh, come on.
Hey, long.
Fuck her, let's leave with that.
Oh, she has no self-preservation instincts at all.
Okay, didn't think you'd do that. My god, these twos on my initiative rolls are just insane. 3 twos in a row for my initiative.
Gotta make stupid noise, man, then it gets better.
I'm gonna get the alert feat so I can roll twos still.
At least you'll get an 11.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
I ain't
We haven't finished our long rest yet.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, you can walk back in the bubble and this will all go away.
What kind of person is Ruka?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, if he was gonna kill her, he would have already done it. I mean, it's a face spirit that is in the shape of a horse, so it'd probably be slightly better than a normal horse, but still probably pretty poor. I thought it was a good point.
Alright. So. Kicking this off. Seeing how you stepped out. I would imagine Sunblade in hand, cocked and ready.
Yep. Activated. Hopefully Ghost will be able to use that distraction to flank him. That's my idea anyway.
Well, you see, while I'm hidden as fuck, I also rolled last.
Wait, what? Where'd that come from?
Lying down from the canopy of the trees,
It sounds ghostly wailing in the trees.
a black figure of death rolls down in a royal of smoke and shadow. And it's coming straight for the lieutenant.
Alright, here we go.
Just so you can have a nice visual of this.
Oh, it is a wraith.
Oh, fuck
I thought that's why you were making the joke.
I didn't know what it was. I was just making
That
a joke
looks
that
so.
looks like
That looks
him.
so cool. I like that picture.
Not scary at all.
I've just been chilling up there with a wraith the whole time. Jesus.
Remember your teachings about fear.
This boy is coming in trying to slur upon the lieutenant's life. 20 to hit.
I wonder if that hits Jack.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
The lieutenant is now the Gatorade.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
We hardly knew her.
So you take 22 necrotic damage, and your life force is permanently reduced until a long rest by those 22. So now your max HP is 27 for the time being.
Hey, at least you still had max HP.
Ha!
You didn't even take any damage.
So
There
literally,
we go.
as Lieutenant steps out and does this, you see this wraith literally just come down and grab into her shoulders, and the fingers sink in. As you can see, her blood start running cold.
Damn, we can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
So, there's still more. You can hear them.
There's still more.
Hunter's mark the wraith. Hop down to the ground to get a better angle. And
Are you in darkness?
I don't know, am I?
Darkness.
Yes, because you'd be outside the bubble.
Advantage!
Alright, take it in. Go back in. And 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
All three will hit. Very, very nice. As you sink a few arrows into its back, it finally releases the lieutenant. Lieutenant, you just feel your blood already starting to freeze over. You've never felt this much energy just being sapped away from you from something grabbing onto you.
And that will be all.
Alrighty. With that, you can hear the other one as it does come flying down through the tree canopy. And it's going to try and attack the area that you were at.
Oh.
Obviously at disadvantage. So a 9 will not hit, but you could see it's reaching out, trying to grab onto whatever life force might be there. This will continue to watch. And then Lieutenant. There is another shriek.
Oh boy.
Oh god, how much health do you have left?
We'll see.
We'll see.
As this one now comes flying by and is trying to grab onto your face.
Oh boy.
It's gonna suck your face.
I will hit you with a 19. Make me another Constitution saving throw. Alright. Take another 16 points, and that's another 16 of your life drained away.
I think you need to go back in the bubble. And stay there.
And then... So...
Go back in the bubble.
As this flies down, obviously normal.
Dude, how many of them are there? Holy fuck.
A 25 to hit you, Sil. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is that back to normal?
Alright, so you'll just take 15 necrotic and you maintain your life force. Athlin, she's in danger.
Are you sure it's me? Are you sure it's my turn? You don't have more of these bitches? Not
Go.
yet anyway? Okay, cool.
The fist is ready.
Awesome.
It's going straight in somebody's asshole. Fortunately, so far, it's Lieutenant Dan. And Sil.
Can I quickly just check? We can see out of the bubble, but people can't see it. Right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
For some reason, I thought it was the other way around for a moment there. I'm like,
I can't see out of my home. But they're all looking at me. I'm naked. What's going on?
oh, I cast it inside out. My bad. Oh, man. I don't want to do this. I wanted to leave.
It might be too late for it at this point.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Pull that bitch back in the fucking bubble.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing if she didn't do it.
And all the opportunity attacks.
Forced movement.
Yeah, force move it doesn't provoke.
Can
It's
I
true.
drag her back? Wait. Can I drag her back in the bubble without leaving the bubble?
You would still take an attack, obviously partial cover from the Wraith.
Nah, it's okay. Let's yank this bitch back in, you dumb fuck.
Alright, so
Sorry.
the Wraith will try and grab onto you as you pull Lieutenant Dan, saving Lieutenant Dan. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Make me a Constitution save throw as you reach out and grab Lieutenant Dan, and this Wraith quickly
I'm good.
fucking grasps your arm, but you feel
Oh my god.
you are very good. You feel the blood chill in your arm as it grasps onto you for a moment, but you just quickly, like before even it sinks its fingers in, just pull her back into the bubble.
Yes, queen. Get in the bubble.
Unless she resists, but I don't think she has much energy to resist at this point.
Yeah.
Lay down, you sleep now.
Did I take damage? I wasn't.
You
I got too
did. You
excited
took
that I rolled
8
a
necrotic
20.
damage.
Ah, cheers.
But it's not
I got
perk.
too excited that I rolled 26. That's it, I guess. Yeah. Let's get everybody back in the bubble. Fuck.
Alright. And then...
I'm still hiding with my lovely 31 to my...
Oh, another one?
I shouldn't have said anything.
That's why he didn't say anything.
You did this.
Yes, I did this.
Ah!
Oh my god. Yeah.
Ah!
I think you need to disengage and leave.
You're so boned.
Going
Um.
straight for Syl.
Rip.
Obviously, disadvantage, thankfully. Reaching out,
Okay,
trying to
also-
grab onto the target.
Help our teammates.
Sure.
What's that plan?
You'll see.
Well, if I don't do anything, Sill's going to die. So, if you have something different to do, then tell me now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really think anything I'm gonna do is gonna save her at this point. We can't even see her though; it's dark. They're like groping something in the dark.
Well, if I go down, then no one stood in front of the lieutenant, so the Wraiths are still gonna attack her. If I don't do anything, then
Just maintain the bubble.
Yeah. Bubble is our safe haven right now.
one of these guys. One goes. I'll just walk over to Harper and see how she's doing. That'll be my turn.
You can literally feel her body running cold right now.
I'll use prestidigitation to try to warm her up.
Alright.
That'll be my action.
Alright, so I've seen several of the Wraiths, right? Since I have the dark vision goggles on.
Hmm?
Now, from their behavior, this is going to be an interesting question. What are they drawn to? Because they're going for the darkness.
Seems like anything with life.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Oh no.
Da 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 da. One sec, just scrolling through something. Okay. Yeah. One sec, I have to go all the way on over to the monster section because I just thought of this. One half. I'm fucking
Wow.
genius.
I need to hear that
Okay.
cackle more often, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, yeah, I'll have to step outside of the bubble for a second, but none of the Wraiths are directly adjacent to me, so I will examine that risk and decide it's worth it. I will step out, and Ruka will point his staff out, and he will create
Oh god.
4 black bears.
4!
And I order them all to run collectively down past the massive Wraiths this way. Just full speed.
Oh god. Alrighty.
I'm very proud of this plan. I don't have a token for black bears, so I'll just toss down some cave bears. And how fast do they go? Speed 40 feet. Oh, they're also mediums. They're also a lot smaller than this, but we'll pretend that this is accurate.
It makes the Wraiths look a little less terrifying.
Yeah, they're running that way.
Alright. So they travel at the 40. Alrighty, so that is almost Lieutenant Daniels.
Yeah, I might get for yeah.
The 6th
I
one
don't really
that comes wailing from the tree canopy. Well, chase after them because I assume they dashed.
Yeah, they're dashing. They're going fast.
You see this travel the equivalently of 60 feet, then dash, easily catching up to one of the bears at the back line.
Oh, damn.
AC 11, 19 hit points each.
It would have dashed up after the 60-foot mark, so.
Okay. I was just tossing it out there in case that it could pull a bonus action attack out of its eyes.
But yes, this is the Telrath speed, 120 feet at the early marker.
Damn.
How does it feel, Nick? Your speed is used against you. God.
Well, I mean,
No.
it works in our favor. It's a massive ball of life forces running away.
Lieutenant.
I think whoever you talked to didn't really know what they were saying. She's gonna step out.
Oh no!
What?
And she's gonna cast Daylight.
Oh yeah!
My eyes.
60-foot radius, so that's 120 feet. So it's like, oh god, yeah, that's like this whole map.
Yeah, it's literally. You just fucking brought the fucking light of Elendil into the forest of darkness. You just entered Mordor with that shit.
Just raises up her sunblade.
With that, you'll see that Syl has been revealed. Ghost is definitely revealed at that shit.
Oh my god, it is very much so the entire map.
Alrighty. But you can see, all the wraiths don't look very happy with this. Look.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna heal Syl now that I can see her.
The wraiths hated that. And so did the bears that are being chased and getting their asses honked by a wraith. Why are we doing this?
You heal 24.
Oh, am I taking this damage as well?
What?
No, it's
Damage.
No.
What's this
She's
5d6
healing
about?
the ranger, not doing any damage.
Oh god. I stopped paying attention for like 1 second.
She's gonna stumble back inside.
The little sun is sitting there.
Did I do anything to them?
You can tell that they are hard of sight because of it. They are creatures of darkness. Ghost. Actual ghost.
Alright, how far did I move? 20 feet. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna look. Stab.
It definitely hits.
Wow. Really loving the bonus action. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alrighty, he'll try and grab you then. He'll try and noodle your caboodle. Definitely not. You can tell as he tried to grab onto you, he had a hard time, especially with the light burning his eyes.
Excellent, excellent.
Alrighty. This way. Oh, there's a fresh body.
Oh, come on, go after the bears.
The
To
bear.
be honest, I felt safer in the darkness.
Because they all have disadvantage on you. Fuck.
21.
But they still have disadvantage, right? Probably.
I don't like
Hopefully.
normal call.
Alright, so you just make it as they do 19 necrotic damage, undoing almost all of the healing that was just done. But you do make the save, so thankfully.
Well, I mean, I think it technically undid more since I needed only like half of that health to get back.
No. Alright, so yeah, they are really loving your life force right now.
All you can eat buffet.
Also, they would go for the bears, but Syl's closer.
Yeah, I know.
Syl.
Alright, well,
Shit's
that's the
fine.
one that's marked.
Yep.
So, vanish in a cloud of mist and bats and misty step over to here.
You can see they all look confused for a moment.
And tap tap.
The 14 will hit. I assume marked boy.
Yeah.
Oof. Solid hits. As you can see, the form of the wraith is shimmering, but not completely dissipated.
And I back into the old.
As everyone's like, I'm out of here. With good reason. That's entirely fine. Alrighty. This
Last
boy.
time he left at the brink of dawn.
Bruh. Assuming you're all gonna stand the bow.
You're gonna try to convince me to leave?
Just double checking. You never know.
I don't know, buddy. Immortality's right here. Riches are right here. Do you leave the bubble?
You see in the distance, like the knight all the way in the back, like holding up an amulet, like, come on, out of the bubble.
But they definitely start chasing the bears down and slurp them dry. Poor bears.
Yeah, poor bears. Well, poor face spirits in the shape of bears.
Poor face bears.
But thankfully, that does not create more wraiths.
Alright.
So,
Oh, I left Hunter's mark up for those.
Hunter's mark yourself.
So, after that painful excursion, Lieutenant is not looking so great.
I'll be fine.
I'll apply my medical knowledge to make Harper comfortable, I guess.
You need to rest, Lieutenant.
Didn't work.
I'll spend 10 minutes trying to identify what's affecting her, if it's a magical effect or not.
So, go ahead and roll me that delicious arcana.
It's identify.
Oh,
Like the actual spell. Yeah.
very, very nice. So, as you identify, you could tell that her actual life force was being pulled out and that her soul was being forcibly turned into a wraith itself. If she were to die under these effects, her soul would become a wraith instantaneously.
Is it like is it a magical effect or anything, or like what is it?
It's literally that. It's literally her life force was ripped away by the wraiths, and that she was turning into a wraith herself. It is the magical effect of their undead power.
It's a magical effect of their undead power.
Yeah. So the only actual way to get that back is for her to actually get a long rest.
Gotcha. Well, if I think it's a magical effect, and I don't really know what it is, well, I know what it is, but if I think it's a magical effect, I guess I'll let her rest. If I know it's gonna come back.
So, as you
Things not bad.
watch it for a moment, you could hear the wraiths not too far away. But as it starts to get closer towards the daytime, you could see it approach a little bit. Not entirely close to the bubble. As it shifts up to a clearing. Right about here. Pulls out a pack. As it slowly pulls out what looks like a set of healing potions, oddly enough. And a wand with a silk gown.
Oh, that's a trap.
I will walk out. I will take my rapier and stab it into the ground and show that I'm unarmed. Was this some form of test?
As it sets the gifts aside from its pack and puts them down on the ground. Politely, surprisingly. You can hear echoing from within the helm. You've passed. A small token. May you return to these forests one day and complete the test.
What?
Interesting.
And then, at that point, we'll turn around and start walking away.
No, I want to hear more about the test.
I will pick up and sheath my rapier again and look back to the group. Considering I'm a lot faster, would you prefer that I bring things over so you don't have to leave the bubble?
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared of it. Let's go.
Very well. Let's go check out the gear that we apparently passed the test, which was to not die, apparently.
Hey.
We passed that test a lot.
Hey, we're pretty good at that, you know? Really.
That's the hardest spell to, the spell task to fucking win against them. Don't fucking die.
Don't die against the 6 fucking wraiths in the night that ambush you.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how we were supposed to win against that if we didn't have the bubble.
Random encounters.
Oh boy.
People die when they are killed.
We got lucky.
So what did he actually leave?
Asher MVP.
Healing potions.
So, he left 4 healing potions. Because obviously he was not entirely sure of how many of you there were. But they are greater healing potions.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll do another test.
The the dagger he left behind
Dagger.
is a venomous dagger.
Yeah, give me that shit.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Yeah,
take
give me that shit.
The wand he left is a wand of secrets.
Oh lord.
Oh, is that like the
Alex.
one for like secret doors?
Mm-hmm.
I like secrets.
And as for the beautiful silken gown,
Useful in these conditions.
it is the robe of summer.
Robe of Summer.
It's a room somehow.
I don't know.
Matt, did
It's
you
not
equip?
on this list. I need to go on over to the other game that Josh is actually hosting so I can look at the items.
It's not on the list.
Or is
He
this
goes
list
to the
called
block.
Damage
Piece of red, orange.
in addition? Or
What's this
comfortable
list called?
temperature.
Damage.
Huh.
Well, dagger of venom is nice. I like poison. 2d10 extra damage. Hell yeah.
Yes. I also got that.
I mean, it's free summer wear.
I'm very curious.
But it is very
I'll just
finely
stuff it in
made.
the bag. Yeah.
Sure you don't want your bears to look even fancier?
You should just say, fuck, get my bear to wear that.
No, when you change into creatures, they still wear what you wear, right?
Well, it depends. It's mostly a conscious decision.
Okay. I mean, you just look mighty fancy in this. Imagine an Allosaur wearing this.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll have taken it. Just for that mental image alone.
You're very welcome.
But at this point, you can see that, especially if this is the caretaker of the tests, and that this is their taste of a reward, you can imagine what awaits you inside that crypt.
I mean, yeah, I'm rather gonna go back alive, honestly.
Get back, tell him what I found, what to expect.
Something to consider for a later day.
Yeah.
This will come in handy for my though.
And hopefully
Yeah.
Team Member's making better decisions today.
You know, when I said we could kill the thing, I didn't expect you to run out and... Well, I didn't expect Harper to run out by themselves.
Asher
I mean-
said that we'd be fine. I feel like Asher didn't account for the rapes.
I also didn't account for none of us trying to help each other. We'll fight.
I mean, I don't know, I tried. There isn't a ton I can do. I'm a nature wizard, basically.
I helped. I pulled her back in.
I work best when I get the drop on something.
Ah, but the voice didn't lie. It was good.
Yeah, it was.
Was.
Yeah. Asher, here. I'll toss the wand to Asher.
Thank you.
What are you giggling at?
All of it. It's beautiful.
A whole scenario.
Feeling
Either way,
bad
I'm
for Yosef's character because he just got
I am
slurped
sorry,
so
Harper.
fucking hard.
Oh, she'll be fine. She'll
Yeah.
recover her health, hopefully.
I didn't mean to get you in danger.
I mean, it's alright. Something good did come out of it, I guess. Which seems to be conveniently forgotten, but
Maybe you should have the rope.
no, I don't need those things. I just want to go home.
Orange might look good on you.
Sorry, it'll look better on the Alizol. I don't know what you're talking about.
Also, you know, it might make people think you're not too much of a stick in the mud.
That would change.
You know, it always amuses me when people in these different colors to other different colors. When they're drowning, they turn like a shade of blue. They're scared, they fight. Strange. But I've always enjoyed it.
But I'm always blue.
And you
Yeah.
probably
At least-
just get more blue.
Doubt I
At least
could
think of using it as like, I don't know,
Could I drown?
formal wear.
Thank you for the offer. But the group already feels that they've made their decision, so let's just keep going.
Do you want to ride a horse?
You want a pony ride, kid?
Do you want to build a snowman? I fucking do.
Look,
I'm trying to be nice.
you can feel bad that you don't get along with the group that well, but you've met them under tense circumstances. eh? And at least they don't keep an eye out in the night to see if you're about to stab them.
Why would... That's
Because
not...
that's what they would do to me. I think they still do it sometimes.
No. You haven't killed us yet. Why would you now?
After all, they didn't let you die. If they didn't like you that much, they would have let you die out there, instead of pulling you in.
Well, I do admire your courage. You definitely should learn to be more careful. I've gotten in enough monsters' mouths because of my idiocy now. You should definitely know when to pull them. There are fights you can't win.
I'm learning that.
Asher looks at Harper. Looks back down at the ground.
Still young enough to learn up. Be fine.
Courage and valor are good, but you'll still end up in the same kind of coffin. Anyway, shall we keep going?
Yeah, not if you know me, because I can resurrect the dead, but anyways.
Well, then it's just a temporary coffin.
Here's one.
Like it.
But anyways, that offer for a horse still stands if you don't feel like walking, Lieutenant.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Is Lieutenant dead?
I think so.
Lieutenant's just asleep.
She's conked out. Alright, let's put her on a horse anyway. Let go.
Is it Josh? What time is it right now?
It'd be very close to daylight at this point. Considering you guys have been getting harassed all night, unless you... Well, you're pretty much at this point. You do have a point of exhaustion now. Unless you sleep or bed down or something, you'll be suffering that point of exhaustion.
Are we close to the edge of the forest?
You are close to the edge of the center of the Dreadwood, where it's much more gentle than these monstrosities.
Alright. Should just continue walking.
Alright.
Alright then.
Alrighty.
So no to the horse? Alright. Good to see we're talking.
Go ahead and give me that survival check. With... Well, you do have exhaustion now, so...
I lesser restorationed off my exhaustion, so...
Good shit. Advantage. Alright. So with that, you're easily able to avoid the mass maze of spider webs.
Now I get it.
Excellent. How many days have we been out here?
15.
Many?
15.
But you are finally able to get through the middle reaches. You are now able to finally find a camping spot. Having a look around, you can tell that, especially being further away from the dreaded deeps, the light dipping through. You will no longer need your lantern, but finally the canopy is no longer choking the land, and you can finally have a sigh of relief. Even if it is still a dangerous location, it's still not anywhere near as bad as the very center near the crypt. So, obviously, as you are resting, Lieutenant Daniel, as you do finally get a moment to wake up, you have your HP back to full. But still feeling fairly beaten and battered after that, as they...
Do I have to spend hit dice to get the actual... I know the maximum goes back up. But...
you would still have to spend hit dice to get them.
Okay, so... fuck, this is... I wouldn't have been able to do it the night before because I didn't have it the night before.
Correct.
Okay.
This is unfortunate.
Hot damn.
Nice. Oh, damn. Can burn. Health! Yeah.
Alrighty. So, with that, you can now continue your trek, returning home after confirmation of this location, all the deathly creatures that surround it, and the overall aspect of something welcoming, people returning, even rewarding them for surviving such horrors. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me that survival. Obviously advantage, as you guys are starting to head out at full steam now.
20 definitely seems to be my upper limit. I've rolled so many 20s, it's my high point.
Right.
It's not bad.
So, as you are trekking along, obviously, good portion of the midday, you will bump along hobgoblin tracks.
Oh god.
It's easy enough to avoid them. Tell where they've been heading their camp and their patrols. You can tell there seems to be a good 12 of them, but compared to what you were just faced up against, that seems pretty negligible.
Pretty good.
So, for the next few days of travel.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, can I interrupt for a second while we're sleeping?
Yes, you can.
Ruka waits until he sees the lieutenant go to sleep. Gets up, pulls out the robe, writes a little note, puts it on top of it, and just sets it next to her and goes to sleep.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to make my smoke grenade, Josh.
Alright. Roll me that tinker tool. Ooh, very nice. You actually get that smoke grenade perfectly.
Oh yeah, they come in handy.
Extraordinary. So, as you go to continue your expediting trek, the most you come across on the middle reaches is another set of skeletons. Seem to be milling about. There's only 4 of them. Easily dispatch them if you wish to.
I'd like to try.
I'm not even going to worry about it because these are literally garden variety skeletons. You guys were
Oh, okay.
easy enough to floor them. There's just 4 of them. You guys would literally just wipe them out before they even have a chance to react.
I was gonna like do some tricky shit and assassinate them all again. Why is assassin so much fun?
Maybe you're just an edgelord at heart.
Look,
It's true.
assassin's fun.
Alrighty. And then once you get to the outer fringes, because at this point you guys are in a more familiar territory, it is lightening up, and especially with the map that was made, filled out between Asher and Ruka, fully detailed, it is fairly easy to make your way back out. On the way out, you see the familiar halflings. They see your group as they actually go to stop you for a moment.
Oh, if it isn't the thieves.
Wait, what? What?
how many dinosaurs do you like?
No, what the fuck is a dinosaur?
Let's see. Were
Do
these
you
the
remember
ones
the
that...
roar?
At this point, you actually see them like, go! It's the wizard!
wait a
It's the
minute.
wizard!
How about this time you pay us?
I think they've already left.
I'm gonna grab the first one in the lead. Give me your money.
He just like he rips off the wallet and he just like quickly like shoves it into your metal hand like say please don't turn me into a tower. I didn't do it. I'm sorry. It was the boss's idea.
And we will bury you.
I'm
alive.
sorry. Yes, sir.
I like Alan.
He doesn't even like pick up his fucking short sword or anything. He just fucking runs for his life to catch up with all the others that just left his ass behind.
Nice. A pocket change never hurt.
You get
How much money did I get?
12 gold.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna make sure the last 6. I'm gonna conjure an Allosaur and have it run after them.
Oh, Jesus
Christ! To them. It's just running after them. It's ordered not to bite them or anything.
It's still growling and roaring at them. But they haul ass. You've never seen halflings move so fast in your life.
It's impressive.
I'll hand 6 of the gold to Ruka.
I feel like we just participated in a shakedown, but it's kind of a reverse shakedown, so it's alright.
You did half the work, so you get half the money.
Oh, I want to see that again.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that was all it took to make them run.
They remember. They remember well.
You remember the roar.
No.
Alright. With that, for the next 4 days, traveling back would be easy enough. As you are heading back, you will actually see what looks like 2 extraordinarily obese ogres towing a cart. People kind of doing a small carnival on the road for a bunch of merchants. The 2 ogres that are kind of towing the cart around, you can see that it looks like acrobatics and fire breathers and all that, and just dancing and doing a show as the cart is literally towed around, being showed off at the caravan camp.
That's interesting. Wait, so are they stealing the cart? Sorry.
It's just 2 obese ogres pulling the cart around while the acrobats and the fire breathers do tricks and shows on the back cart wagon.
Huh. Do we want to sit and watch this for...
Honestly, I kind of just want to go home and get drunk at this point.
I'm with him.
Fair enough then.
Alrighty.
You can stay if you want. You know where we live. I'll divide up the money, yada yada.
No, I'll be there with you. I always make sure to see a contract full.
Alrighty. So, as you are just getting to Saltmarsh, you actually have a large group, a very large group of dwarven miners heading to Saltmarsh with you. They seem to strangely just kind of clamber up next to you guys and just keep fucking walking along with you, discussing and talking about everything. Some clearly carrying their own personal little barrels of ale and other such.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a close eye on my coin pouch at this point.
I don't have any money for them to steal.
At this point, they're all just kind of looking like, yeah, we've been on the road for about 30 days now. You going to Saltmarsh? This is the road to it. I heard there's a great silver mine there. Lady Copper likes their family. Oof, fiery. I'd love to marry that lass.
Yeah, well, you're going in the right way.
That's perfect. I assume you live there. Where are you coming from? Doing trade? Obviously. You going up towards Neverwinter, or are you going down towards Waterdeep? I love it. I love going up and down this road, though.
We came out of the Dreadwood. It's a long walk.
What the fuck you doing there? Nothing but a bunch of weirdos and people looking for lost treasures of nothing.
Yeah, honestly, both of those things are definitely right. The town contracted us to go find something in there, which we did. Now we're coming back.
Yeah, a bunch of dead-eye fears.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
They're all belligerent to shite at the rest of the families there.
Yeah, no, they're still walking around. They want to kill you.
I'm sure they would be fucking necking you and jugging you. You could see one of them, like, quickly grabs him and starts strangling him jokingly and, like, goes to fucking pretend to bite his ear.
Very jovial bunch, aren't you?
It's hard not to be. You know, they're the best fucking beggars that are all around.
I see.
We're the gem cutters.
The gem cutters.
Yeah. If you got fine ores or anything that needs digging, you ain't got a better team.
I see. So it's your pride that keeps you on your feet day and day.
Ain't nothing better than dwarven pride and beer. How about you? Some of you look pretty damn sad and down. Then again, if you're coming out of that place, it's nothing but a fucking, poet's paradise of depression.
No, they're just tired. Nothing more.
Hey, you seem pretty jovial. Especially you, bubbly blue one.
What?
You.
All I had was bubbly blue one.
They're going for you.
They said you seem pretty jovial yourself.
I'm just gonna ignore them and keep walking. I just want to go home.
Leave me alone. I don't want to eat. What are you doing?
Just stop.
Are they blind?
Just for the sake of it, I'll converse with them, like, with Thieves' Cant in mind, to see if any of them knows the syndicate.
There's definitely one in there. There's 24 of them. One of them's gotta be.
One of them's gotta be. With Thieves' Cant, he'll pick up on it.
Yeah, he'll pretty much do the little, hand signals and a few keywords of, like, meet up at the bar later.
You can definitely do that. I'll see you there.
Perfect. So, they'll continue pestering at you and yammering. Some are like trying to push beers into your hands that they have fucking been walking around with their own fucking portable ales and beers. One's got a fucking golden cask, so it's just endless ale for him. He's just sitting there like, yeah, the rest of these fucking assholes thought I was being stupid, but I get to get drunk every fucking day.
I think we have been doing questing wrong. We should be bringing our own liquor with us, getting fucked up while we go.
Yeah.
Make the best decisions when we're drunk.
Wonderful.
This one made the fucking worst decision of all. He got an alchemy jug. It's really good for getting acid so you can clean the gems and other things better. Fuck that. It's elven wine. You got shafted. This one's a dwarven specialty. I had to pay extra to get this enchanted. This shit will knock the hair off your chin and make you grow a second beard.
I imagine this is what Athlon is sounding like right now. Just giggling.
At this point, you can look at it. He's got like a section where there's clearly tools, but then the other part is literally just a side spigot for his backpack and a goddamn barrel.
Nice.
He's got a beer back.
I'm
It's like
bringing
a camel.
Yes.
I'm bringing 6 back.
Yeah.
So eventually you make yourselves back to Saltmarsh with the very, very boisterous gem cutters.
Nice.
And as they go to visit the wicker goat with the rest of the dwarves and start to find... Oh god. I think that'll be a good point to call for tonight as the gem cutters go to retreat to the wicker goat, register at the barracks/jail for signing up for the silver mine and free pass. Also, so they don't get harassed by the guard as to why there are so many dwarf miners running around.
Me trying to make new content. Look, the gem cutters are getting good with them. They can always probably provide me with some sort of information or...
You think you can make poison from those gems?
No, but you can always do different things. It's always good to have friends in lots of places.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Very good job.
Went home and nobody died.
Yet.
No one did.
Done.
Jeez.
Yeah, our door's getting barricaded before we go to sleep.
Absolutely.
I'm just so happy I got a the fucking venomous dagger.
Well, I can
That's
definitely
awesome.
say, especially from your experience, you would know a bit that vampires can't enter without permittance or invitation.
Oh no, it isn't about the vampire. It's about the, deciding to give a very one-sided version of events, and then the town guard come to our door.
Yeah.
Josh, do you want me to write up a report?
I think that would go well if you feel like it.
Alright, sounds cool.
Hey, didn't you leave a note on...
Yeah, I messaged them.
okay, cool.
Alright, so everyone will get 700 XP.
Message too?
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Well, we had 16,050 now.
700?
Yep.
Is it actually summertime?
It's still winter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's midwinter.
So we're at 16,050.
And 50.
50. Damn, we're not leveling up very quick.
No.
I mean,
No.
6 is a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Get all like your cool shit.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, which is why the Robe of Summer is like such a aptly good thing to be handing out, because the cold setting in.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect in the winter.
You guys got a Snuggie.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's just a retired adventurer. It's just walking around in a fucking robe of summer. It's just like, what the fuck is that? It's like, it's my Snuggie.
That's my snuggie.
Good. Nah.
What's so special about your snuggie? It's got pockets of holding that make nuggies.
Oh my god, I would fucking buy the shit out of
Put your hand in your pocket and a nuggie. Hell yeah.
that. The other one is the dipping sauce packet that you want.
It's never ending. Wow, is that some sort of magic spell? No, I just put a lot of sauce in there back in the day.
Oh my fucking god. I just put a lot of sauce in there.
Sometimes you gotta like wipe the mold off a little bit.
Oh, what the fuck? Alrighty. So obviously report if you do feel like it, my good man. I'm not forcing you. But will be awesome to follow with.
Sounds good.
Go do it. Can't wait for the report and how fucked we are.
Oh yeah.
It's
be
mostly
great.
me and Athlon that are fucked, honestly. The rest of you guys are pretty safe.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see. There's the cahoots with vampires, setting him free.
Setting him
else is there?
free.
Not immediately engaging the vampire in a suicidal act of self-destruction.
Basically, not acting like a town guard while out there representing the town guard. Being an asshole. Sure, that's gonna be included.
Is Harper still gonna introduce me to the authorities?
Oh, probably.
Sick.
Look, there's only danger in Harper's life if the book mentions me at all.
Of course, it's gonna
I
mention.
love how
More danger.
fucking crazy and intense this shit has gotten just because. Oh my fucking god.
Man, D&D parties don't like authority.
Not one bit.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do!
Rook is going to start writing down all the crazy ass shit he saw in that vision of a Zirak.
Oh, yeah.
Read it.
All of you guys reading it would just be like, this shit has to be made up. There's no way this is true.
Oh,
He's gonna
damn.
cross-reference it. He wants to figure out if it's actually real. He doesn't believe it.
Sounds like lots of books and lots of study, fam.
Well, I mean, it's something for him to do when he's in jail.
Judging by my math, it may or may not be
As
good
long as
or
it give you
bad.
access.
I mean,
That's our sum total from the trek.
that was honestly a joke, because
Damn.
putting me in jail is probably impossible.
At least one that
Oh,
can
yeah,
hold you
get
anyway.
Yeah, they would physically, they would have to kill me, because I'd
Current
jump out of a
goal for the
window,
trek?
run away, and
1,190?
turn into a different person.
Fit through
Why,
the
why
bars.
1,190?
Because the zombies, and also because we were paid 100 extra per week we were at, and also 500 for finding the crypt.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. I have a lot of fucking ears in my backpack.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anyone else to collect them.
I mean, I could have held them for you. Put them in the back of holding. No one will know.
God.
Yeah. Can't wait to talk to my new dwarf friend.
It's an interesting time.
I thought it was an interesting group of enough of people. Like, oh, the gem cutters. Okay, let's see if there's at least one in there.
Wait, by the way, Josh, what was I risking by looking at a Zirak's life? Was it like multiple insanities?
Premature aging.
Oh. Oh, damn.
It was that graphic that it would have prematurely aged me with the weight of the knowledge.
When you say premature aging, do you mean like, 1 or 2 years? Or do you mean like,
What would you have rolled to determine his age?
It would have been 2d10.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, then there would have been like almost no consequence for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
there's
Well, I
like,
mean, yeah.
doesn't it say that Warford, it's not known how long they live?
Yeah, they can live centuries. So there's no knowledge of how long they live. Keep
The
living
maximum-
until.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
They probably break long before they run out of power.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually
A mystery. It's a mystery.
Mystery. Tonight on Mystery.
Huge mystery.
How long can I stay alive? Survival challenge. Just sit up.
How old is Ruka?
Streaming.
Stands up and pulls out a shotgun, blows his own face off.
How old is Ruka?
I didn't even record an age based on his backstory. He doesn't really know.
Gotcha.
It's one of those.
I mean, Also, changelings can hide their age until they become like the incredible upper limit of their age bracket. So nobody would really
That's
even
true.
know.
That's true. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, it's just if you're an old guy already, then you could just age and kill yourself.
He probably wouldn't die from it. I'm assuming he's around 20s. But...
A comforting knowledge of I can age myself and kill myself right now. Woo!
Oh yeah, let me look in the mirror.
yeah.
Look
I
at
don't know, I
the
mean, I won't be asking the mirror about any gods again.
On the side note, I will say you would have been incapacitated for a day after looking at that if you didn't make the save. Literally.
What was the save? Was it like 22?
For that, it was actually 25.
Whoa!
You're literally looking into the knowledge of gods, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Asarak is
An
he's
ancient
the
being.
student. He's the student of Vecna.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a lot of shit no mortal should see.
Yeah. Not to mention, you literally got to witness part of the writing of the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh yeah, no wonder prematurely aged me.
That's why I'm saying, like, dude, you witnessed things that no mortal should ever fucking witness.
You did it.
Yeah. And now I can write a book. It's going in the book.
The Book of the Damned.
Ruka was already writing a book, and now he just adds this to it.
Ruka starts finishing the Book of Vile Darkness.
Wait, what book is Ruka writing?
Oh, like, it was like way back at the start of the campaign, it was just him writing it was basically life and times of a changeling.
It's an autobiography.
A Ruka story.
Yeah, what? I mean, I'm sure everybody would want to read the story from a changeling's perspective, probably. Interesting.
Today I met a dragon. I introduced
Oh,
myself with saying, "Hi, I'm Ruka." The dragon didn't seem very happy.
Nor impressed.
And I can create a cool holographic back cover where it's like my face and it changes into other people's faces.
I give you permission to use my face.
Oh god.
Do it.
Nobody take that out of context.
Yeah, that's a Rocco.
Do it. Please.
Oh my god.
I found
Ruka
a cool
now,
warforged
Benedict.
you could use. Or I guess a robot you could use.
Can I turn into Warforged? Does that even work?
I don't think so, considering I'm made of inorganic